Welcome back, guys, to Trails of Cold Steel 3, where on defeating the Magic Knight Direwolf and completing the new Class 7's first mission together, Yuna, Kurt, and Altina all chose to stay with Rean as their instructor as the school year began and our prologue came to an end. So began Chapter 1, Reunion, as with 2 weeks passing by, the students have their first personal trial, picking their choice of club to take part in or be forced to be on the student council. We and Rean now continue checking out the school grounds. Yes, it is. What are you drinking?
This one's on me.
Wow, thank you so much.
You're the best, Randy. Oh, sorry, guess I should start calling you instructor, huh? Outside of class or training, just Randy is fine. Any ideas for your club? I've been talking to the other students, but I just can't make a decision. I'm hoping to choose a club that'll let me move my body. Not a bad idea. I feel like that'd really suit you. I mean, let's be honest, you wouldn't really fit in with a club that makes you use your head. What do you mean by that? Juna and Instructor Randolph. Hey, Schwarzer, you here for a drink too? Huh? I'm just looking around before going home. I overheard you two talking. How do you two know each other? Don't worry, it's not some sordid, forbidden relationship. Of course it isn't. Why would you even say that? Instructor Randolph and I go way back. He really helped me out a lot when I was at the Crossbell Police Academy. Police Academy, huh? Yeah, she's like a little sister to me. And who'd have guessed we'd have ourselves a little reunion here of all places? Small world, huh? And you two are both from Crossbell, so I thought maybe, in that case, maybe Yuna knows him, too. Man, I wish you were my instructor, Randy. But no, I had to end up with this guy. Well, sorry for bothering you. I'll get going now. Oh, and if you need some help figuring out what club to join, feel free to ask me. Even if I'm not your first pick for a home or an instructor, I might be able to help out. Oh. Fine. If I get desperate, I'll ask you. I'm sure there's a reason you ended up as her instructor. Teach you well, you hear me? Got it. Now then. Jeez, Instructor Rean, you're such a busybody. Well, whatever. If something comes up, I'll let you know. See you later. Yes, Rean is a busybody. That's always one of his factors. Uni is like a little sister to me, so take care of her, yeah? She's got nothing but guts and spirits, so make sure to whip her into shape. What exactly do you mean by nothing but, Randy? It's nice to meet you. Or see you, Instructor Rean. You're Gina, right? Would be mean by the sound of it if they don't know names. Thank you for always making food for everyone. Your family runs a tavern in Leeves, right? Yes, I'm Barney's daughter. I saw some help wanted ads, so I decided to come help. Everyone is so nice. I'm having a great time here. I'm glad to hear it. Instructor Rean, I see you around here a lot during lunch, but what do you do for dinner? I make food in the dorms. If I can make it in time, I have that. But if I'm late, I'll cook something for myself. I see, so you can cook too. It can be troublesome at times. I always end up making the same thing. I'm not good in terms of nutritional balance. I know. Would you like this? It's time to get the recipe book. These are recipes for the foods that the cafeteria recommends. Rean obtained a recipe for chunky potato salad and 3 sets of ingredients. Ingredients too. Thank you. You didn't have to do all this. It's no problem. Why would this school be about its instructors? Plus, it would make me really happy if you got inspired to cook more. Understood. I'll do my best. Rean, stop losing your previous cookbooks. For goodness sake, man. About making food. Or, have a memory. Maybe would be good too. Says to me. If you have a recipe and ingredients, you can cook food. You can learn recipes by trying dishes at restaurants. You can also learn them from recipe books. Wait, I've got to eat at restaurants to get recipes now? Ah. Alright, about original dishes. When certain characters make a dish, they may make a unique dish that is different from the recipe. Depending on what dish you have them cook, they may also end up making superb food, or even something downright peculiar. Be sure to experiment with new party members. Alright, great. Very likely to produce a unique dish. Only displayed after the dish has been made, and only one person can generally do that. That's the great unique. Would it show up beforehand? I don't know. But we want to make bad. Bad's really easy to make at the very least. Peculiar dishes, attack dishes, unique dishes. Remember the notebook's over here. Is there any point for me to make that at the moment? I guess I can make a great one.
Let's do this.
I'm a cooking.
All right.
Yeah, pillowy mashed potatoes. Restores more HP and bigger defense buff. So you're telling me I've got to like eat stuff here? Oh, you already had it. That's fine. So you're also a general shop for things? Oh! Imperial Chronicle issue 1. Might as well buy a couple of these as well. Not bad, not bad. Cooking is one of my fortes. I only help around here during the day. I get to talk to the students and I've really enjoyed being here. Instructor Rean, please stop by whenever you like. Wow, paper time. Character bond level bonding points? Oh god. Doesn't let me click on to anything else. Well, that's a lot of people just showing up there for the friendship side of things. Books! That's where we want to go. So, let's get the lay of the land for our first Imperial Chronicle this time. And this time it's going to give us a lot more information rather than just be propaganda. Probably might have some propaganda, but still. Politics, the Imperial Diet closes. On March 25th, the Imperial Diet in Heimdall shut its doors. The House of Representatives and the House of Peers that existed until the year before last will be merged, and new representatives will be chosen for the provinces of Crossbell, Northumbria, and from the Jurai Special Economic Zone, the SEZ. Government Representative Chancellor Osborne also sat on the Diet, and the chambers saw many lively discussions as well as the passage of more important laws than seen in a normal year. The pros and cons of abolishing the houses. Last spring, the Imperial Diet was formed upon suggestion of the government leadership, the approval of the Emperor, and the sanction of the Imperial Supreme Court. Those from the House of Representatives were strongly against it at first, but finally agreed when it was decided that a certain number of titled members would be guaranteed seats. As a result, smooth discussions of serious matters that concern the entire Empire and the passage of so many new laws became possible. Conversation with Imperial Governor Egret. With the existence of the Imperial Provincial Council, the former bicameral legislator of the House of Representatives and Peers was deemed to be inefficient. The Chancellor has a clear vision in how to proceed and reform in accordance with the changing times, but certain laws require an amount of discussion. Governor Egret. Culture. The Crown Prince begins schooling. On April the 1st, Falls Military Academy of Trista, situated east of Heimdall, held this year's entrance ceremony. The cadet who stood on stage to represent the new students was Cedric Rize Ainor himself. Cedric Rize Ainor. There we go. Get it right this time. I don't have to tell you that he's the Crown Prince of the Erebonian Empire. The Military Academy boasts many well-known alumni, such as the Ashen Chevalier Rean Schwarzer. It admitted a large number of new students this year, abolishing class separation based on birth and revamping its curriculum. The school is now reborn as a more serious military institution. Didn't really seem like a military institution when we were there, after all. His Highness missed admission last year due to his physical condition, but his recovery and growth have made him almost unrecognizable. Oh, really? His confident address as head of the new students left a new female student who sat next to him saying, "I couldn't help but be charmed. I thank Adius for the chance to study with him." An entrance ceremony was also held at a branch campus in Leeves to the west of Heimdall. Spotlight! Riding Club 9s. Our empire is a proud culture of horsemanship for all ladies and gentlemen. Our club is currently accepting new members regardless of title. Visit our locations in the capital, every province, and the Crossbell City for details. So we've read our first paper. When will we get our next one? Got a little bit of information about the goings-on. Seems we talked to everyone in this layout. When does this take me? Another in-betweenish kind of section. To the roof. To the roof. I've got Altina over there. Who's going to be in there then? Altina, what are you doing here? I thought you went right back to the Doormaster class. Why are you here alone? Regarding tomorrow's mission during the free day, I've reached a progress block on my investigation. Huh? Are you talking about choosing a club? I attempted to reference documents in the library on the matter, however that only proved to increase the possible choices. Instructor Rean, please tell me what to choose. Sorry, Altina, I can't. Because only you can figure out what you want to do. Me? Let's make this homework. You've got all day tomorrow to decide too. You can ask other students their opinions if you need to. I can give you advice too, of course. But in the end, you need to decide on your own. Claim Solace. I do not understand the purpose, but if this is an order, then so be it. I will excuse myself now. Altina, hey! Was she pounding just now? I hope no one in town spots her riding that thing. Oh well, I guess I'll head back too. Well, I'm not heading back yet. I'm still touring. Just following Milliam's footsteps, join the cooking club. Hopefully there'll be no weird, eccentric people around anymore. So that does that now. I was about to say, like, so Square is the only map now? If I press start, it actually brings up the save menu straight from there? Oh, that's interesting. Where actually am I? Second floor? First floor? I have no clue where I am. Oh, wait. I'm in the club building. Nope. Yes. Maybe. I don't know. I'm in a building. Oh, can I hit pool? That's kind of stable. Maps down on the D-pad. Ah! We are in the club building. Hooray! They've moved that about. So this looks like an empty room for now, until the clubs spring up. Modern buildings and modern facilities.
This city is amazing.
Indeed, Sandy. Oh, Instructor Rean. Sorry, I was talking to myself. Don't worry about it. Aren't you Sandy from military finance? Your hometown was Ulster. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. Thanks for saving my home during the Civil War. It's a little embarrassing when you say it to my face like that. Ulster. Prince Oliver ordered me there during the Civil War. The Jaegers had nowhere else to go when it attacked the town, and a lot happened. Toval and Altina, who was still an enemy at the time, helped me. It's a little surprising to hear that you were there too, though. Right, what a coincidence. I really admire everyone in the old Class 7. Instructor Rean, it's really an honor to have you as my instructor. Yes, of course. Life is full of surprises. Anyway, this academy sure is filled with a lot of interesting things, especially the vending machine. What a great invention! I couldn't agree more. What, they've only just invented vending machines? This is where someone else shows up now. A certain fortune teller in one of those rooms. We get canned juice or canned coffee. Shall I buy them to consume them in case it gives me a recipe? In fact, when I think about it, how many? So there's not massive amounts of recipes, and it seems to be via restaurants, so that's something to keep in mind. Alright, all of these are empty rooms, no more students seem to be nearby. The pool, the training ground down here. Oh, don't stand in front of the line, they've got guns! Just like, la 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 la, bang! Oops. Stupid Instructor Rean ran past the line, not knowing what the building was. Damn, that's impressive, Maya. I'm always blown away by how you can hit such a small target.
We've still got a ways to go.
It's not that impressive. And my rifle doesn't have nearly as much power as your gun. Well, that makes sense. We've got different roles after all. If I remember correctly, these two girls are in combat tactics. Hey, you two, working hard. Oh, are you here to practice too, Instructor Rean? Or maybe just out on patrol? Yeah, I was doing my rounds and was just curious who was in here. Do you two need help with anything? If so, I'll be happy to offer some advice. Ah, thanks for the offer. I'm doing pretty good so far. Same here. I'll let you know if anything comes up, though. Got it. See you later, then. They're in the shooting club. Honestly, I was dejected to see an acceptance letter from the branch campus, considering I sent my letter to the main campus, but I quite like it now that I'm here. I don't mind if we're sacrificial lambs. I will continue to move forward. And that's the point of calling them trash. As long as we have permission, we can get our hands on the newest weapons. This place is really nice. I just want to get hands on massive Roth rifles. The sniper she's got as well. Can't go out that way. It's the firearms and ammunition storage area. I'm guessing Kurt's in there. Anyone else on deck at the moment? This is the women's change room. No way I'm going in there. Well, check out the men's shower room. This seems to have a flawed design. Unless these slant, shouldn't there be like some more drainage over here? Just hoping the water goes that way. I don't know if it's got a like slant to it. Door to the pool is locked, so we can't go in the pool from that thing. No, pool is not able to be entered as of yet. Right, what do you got going on over here? Training hall. The door's unlocked. Is someone in here? Sha! Phew. Impressive stuff. Dr. Schwarzer, what are you doing here? Just passing by. It's pretty exciting to see the Vander dual blade style in person. Just a pale imitation. I'm nowhere near my father and brother. There's still much for me to learn. I know you're training your dorm, but I'm still kind of surprised to find you in here after school hours. Or does this mean you're one of the lucky students who's decided on a club to join? No, not yet, I'm afraid. But to be frank, clubs strike me as a waste of valuable time. Time I would rather use to better myself. How's that? I'm here to become a better swordsman, not to distract myself with extracurriculars. And every hour I spend engaging in club activities is an hour of training loss. If I really must join a club, I'd like to join whatever takes the least amount of time and energy. That's one way to look at it. A very stoic, serious way. But trust me, joining a club is hardly a waste of time. Might even make you a better swordsman. How do you mean? I saw what happened to a friend of mine. Yeah, swimming. Strength training, essentially. Endurance, more. Time she spent in her clubs improved her swordsmanship in more ways than one. Take the time to find a club that will help you grow. Really think about it. I'm not going to force you to join one or anything, but if you need some guidance, I'm here. Understood. Thank you for the advice. Now may I continue training? Oh right, yeah. Sorry to interrupt. I'm going to jump in the way the swords are blocking. I'm not allowed back in again. Ha! Got ya. Running my swordsmanship through club activities? I suppose slow and steady does win the race. I shall take your advice to hard instructor. If I talk to him from the front... so where I talk to him from actually gives me the camera angle change. I'll keep that in mind. I'm learning. Orbital staffs. Orbital grenades. We'll just call it that. It's not, but still. Weapons and training equipment stored over there. Right, let's keep on looking around. So we've checked out. I've checked out the first, second floor of the school building. I've been the gymnasium. I've been the club building. I've no, like, where does this come out? This is the cafeteria now. So it's underneath, between there and there. Okay. I think I get the layout of that a bit better now. So, all of that, the gymnasium and club building underneath the cafeteria, courtyard, central area. We can't go to the school store. We can't go to the platform. We've been to the garden. So it's just a school building left to check out at this point. We're getting somewhere. I'm going to go check from the front door upwards again. This place is confusing. That's why we explore and get the layout, you know? This is why we take it on. Is there a center behind me camera button? That I don't know. Right, so we can talk. This is our staff room. The fact that this is my staff room sounds really weird. I'm an instructor now. Tactical conference room as a briefing tomorrow. Should we speak to head teach last, maybe? Oh, here's the library. In the library, you can find many books that explain history and concepts found in Zemuria. In addition, since new books are added to the recommended reading corner each chapter, check back every so often to see if a new book catches your eye. Some books will be automatically recorded in the books tab in your notebook after you read them once. This way you can reread them at any time. Well, then I will check out the recommended reading corner, which is where we've got new books. I mean, we can't see the titles apart from we've got all our old books. Christ, who's gonna die first? We do wonder. Right, so recommended reading. Oh, wow. I didn't realize there was actually 2 recommended reading things going at the moment. Well, I guess, let's take to some more reading for now. The Panzer Soldat Almanac, 1206. It's been 2 years since Panzer Soldats were revealed to the world. The man-humanoid armored weapons designed by the Empire's genius scientist, Professor G. Schmidt, were the ace of the Noble Alliance's force at first, but they were used by the Imperial Army after the Civil War, leading them to rapid progress. This book will focus on introducing the newest version of the Model 2s. Oh yeah, by the way, I was thinking with the Vander thing, Kurt down below. Of course he's sent to the trash can, because the Vanders have such heavy links with Prince Oliver. So of course that's how he's ended up here, so we can understand that. Draken 2. This machine was designed to be the most versatile. It is not equipped with any special functions, but is easy to operate. The newest model's armor was redesigned to increase defense and mobility. We've got the Spiegel S, an enhanced machine for officers in higher ranks, based on the Draken. It has increased output and reaction speed, but requires mastery to operate. In order to cover the Panzer Soldat's weak defensive capabilities and instantly deployable, not redeployable, reactive armor that repels fire was installed. Using it effectively is even more difficult. The Hector Mark II, a unit that was designed to realize high output and defense capabilities. It boasts 1.5 times the output and armor of the Draken, but has inferior velocity and mobility. A repeating cannon can also be installed in the shoulder unit. The newest model has slightly increased speed and mobility. The Kestrel Beta, a light unit that boasts high speed and mobility. The use of a vernier makes instantaneous jumping and high speed movement possible. It can also handle airship attacks from high altitude. Defense was a difficult point, but the newest model has improved defenses in the joints. By the way, a funny thing about when I did like the New Game Plus playthrough of Trails of Cold Steel 2 so I could see like the other scenes, when I came up against the Kestrels, any of them, they just dodged every single turn I tried to attack them. I was unreal. Whereas when I went through it in the first playthrough, I don't think they dodged at all. But they just kept dodging me endlessly. So they are really good dodgers, but I kept hitting them, I think. So that was weird. Kestrel can handle airship attacks from high altitude. Turns to different point. Yeah, the newest model has improved defenses in the joints, so a bit more protected. Goliath Noah. This special unit, also called the Giant, boasts overwhelming output and defensive capabilities. It can devastate the battlefield with hand-to-hand combat using its giant arms and long-distance attacks from the shoulder-mounted blaster cannon. Speed, mobility, and operability are sticking points, but the Vernier makes short-range movement possible. 2. The cost of a single unit is nearly 20 times that of a Draken, so few are produced. Performance specs, we got the Draken, the height and the weight in Taurum. Material strengthened chrome steel 2. What's strengthened chrome steel 2? The armaments 2 on these things. Strengthened radiant steel. More chrome steel, more radiant steel. The composite chrome steel on the Goliath Noah is a lot bigger by the look of it, a lot heavier. A lot heavier, bloomin' hell. That's on a whole other level. The Dynast arm, the blaster cannon, repeating missile pod, and the reactor veil. That's kidding. Panzer Soldat Almanac has been added to the book notes. The Crossbelt Province brochure. After last year's annexation, the Crossbelt Province in the far east of the Erebonian Empire has become a place closer to our hearts and thus easier to visit. The city is known for trade and finance, but it also has many tourist spots and various sightseeing areas outside the city. We'll introduce the main attractions here. The Michelin Wonderland. Oh, Mishy! Where do you want to sit somewhere closer to you? Good old little Mishy. Come on. We'll hug together. A huge theme park that sits across from Elm Lake in Southern Crossbell, along with amusement facilities like a Ferris wheel, indoor roller coaster, and the Enchanted Castle. It also has a resort hotel. The mascot, Mishy, is also popular recently all over the Empire. Sure you are. Plus you're a cat, which means you win with me, no matter what. Super wins, Mishy. Entertainment District. There is an entertainment district in northwest Crossbell City. Along with the casinos and high roller clubs, there is also a theatre featuring the famous performance group Arc-en-Ciel, though they have cut back performances while their star actress recuperates. Recently, the theatre has been hosting performances of opera troupes from around the Empire and the Riverian Ballet. The East Street. A street in eastern Crossbell City with an eastern look that is rare in the Empire. Along with exotic buildings and eastern restaurants, there are many street stalls to let you enjoy their delicious fare. The Harbour District features some of the same eastern fare, along with noodle stands that always have lines of people. The Orcus Tower, the continent's first skyscraper, that is 250 arc high. Crossbell City Hall was built just 2 years ago, but already has had the poor luck of housing the independent presidency and now the Imperial Governor General. The roof and observation deck is open except for specific periods, and on a sunny day you can see not only the whole province but all areas of the Empire. The Armorlica Village, a scenic farming village in the northwestern Crossbell province, known for its flower garden and specialty honey. Ruins from the Middle Ages are also scattered around it. They can be reached in 30 minutes by all bus from Crossbell City, so it's a popular spot for those who want to relax. There's the St. Ursula Medical College, a medical college and general hospital built in cooperation with the medically advanced area. Both patients from inside and outside the province looking for the newest medical techniques and tourists looking for simple checkups have been increasing in recent years. It was previously only accessible by bus, but last year a railway from Crossbell City was completed, connecting the medical college and Michelin. Right, still 2 more things to read in our recommended reading. The Imperial Railways, a history thereof, and Sports Beyond Tradition. I think we've read these in the previous one, haven't we? I reckon we did. Don't you? Ah, well, let's get a brief touch-up, because they're recommended, you know. Imperial Railways, a history. The Orbital Revolution of 50 years ago had a profound effect on Erebonia, much as it did on other nations on the continent. Much is made of its impact on weaponry, but I believe its influence on transport was equally noteworthy. Specifically, the Orbital Revolution allowed the creation of railways for the first time. For the Orbital Revolution, there were only 3 methods of transport available to Imperial citizens: horse, boat, and walking. Considering the sheer size of Erebonia, the situation was far from ideal. I'm pretty damn sure we'd have read this now. Travelling from the imperial capital of Heimdall to Berleahard, the capital of the Khoisan province, for example, took 10 days on foot and 4 days by horse. Such long journeys would be impossible to imagine for the Erebonian citizen of today. Changing all that, however, was the Orbital Revolution's transformation of manufacturing, making the creation of mechanical engines possible for the first time. This marked a key turning point in the history of transportation. Erebonia's first use of these engines was the invention of the train. Septian calendar 1158, yeah, we'd read this. The first orbitally powered vehicle to run on rail tracks was developed through the combined efforts of Professor G. Schmidt, a leading disciple of Professor Epstein, and the Rheinfeld factory, known at the time as a weapons manufacturer. In 1160, the freight line between Ruhr and the Saxon iron mine was completed. In 1165, the first passenger railway connecting Heimdall and Ruhr became operational, is what I want to say. As a result of these developments, the concept of the Orbital Railway became widely known throughout the nation, and by 1175, a wide-reaching railway network had been created with Heimdall at its centre. This rail nexus effectively connected the imperial capital with all of the major provincial capitals. This was followed soon after by the establishment of railways in other nations on the continent, eventually leading to the creation of the Transcontinental Railroad 20 years back, which has made transporting people, goods, and information all over the continent significantly easier. There's no doubt that the orbitally powered airships invented in the Liberal Kingdom and the family automobiles developed in the Carbide Republic are also wonderful inventions. However, a century after the Orbital Revolution, it is an incontestable fact that railways are the most important form of transport of all. I think airships, fine, you know, and basically Erebonia likes fencing, horse racing, swimming, tennis, lacrosse, and that kind of thing. And it has a great gambling tradition, if we remember anywhere near correctly. In fact, those ones didn't go to our notebook. What? Red Moon Rose is in the recommended reading? I wonder why. From history books to novels to children's storybooks. Wow, this library really has it all. Hey there, looking for something specific? I like to see the voice actress that got that as a line. Can you just say this one line? Okay. Oh, sorry, Tatiana. I didn't mean to surprise you like that. Instructor Rean. No, I'm the one who should be sorry. You just scoping the place out. Guess you're somewhat of a bookworm, huh? Yes, my father loved reading. He's the reason I got so into them. I don't just limit myself to one genre either. I like to immerse myself in all sorts of worlds and fantasies. Please don't read anything by Dorothy. Though I'm not too good with scary ones. I see. Well, I am the history instructor, you know. I like to think I'm pretty well versed as far as that goes, so let me know if I can help you out in any way. Of course. Thank you very much. Well, I say that, but then of course I've already made it like my dream and desire to actually read a full series of books, collectible, written by Dorothy, in the future. Pretty please. Phew, there we go. Oh, Major Irving, those new packages. Yes, recreational equipment from Principal Le Guin's household has arrived. She thought they might help the students decide on their extracurricular activities. She did all this just for the clubs. I'm impressed. In addition to the recreational equipment, Principal Le Guin is personally footing the bill for a number of things. Though it's true that this academy is heavily funded by the Imperial government. those funds are limited to things that are deemed necessities. None of this club equipment she bought would be considered essential, but this is the golden Rakshasa we're talking about here. Nothing's going to stand in her way. But there's no stopping her. I can at least control the funds to some extent. I see. Major Irving of the RMP. He works for the government, but he's really business-minded. He's really different from Major Claire, even though they're colleagues. Ms. Le Guin really has a wide range of hobbies. Chess, musical instruments, various sports. She must be very skilled. Ah, chess. A tactician's game. I've just realised as well. Maybe, of course, the idea is to see how everyone is like our old school members, especially now we've heard them on the phone. But now what about like seeing old ex-students? What are they doing now in this job? Can we bump into Dorothy again? You're from Combat Tactics. You staying late to study?
Oh, Instructor Schwarzer.
Hi, Wayne. Yes, I cannot allow myself to leave my studies unfinished. I see, that's admirable. By the way, have you chosen a club yet? Yes. I'm not good at swimming, so I'm thinking about joining a swimming club. Ah, joining a swimming club. Yes, challenging yourself to things you aren't good at. I'm very impressed. You're very mature for your age. Oh no, I'm simply doing it in order to better myself. But I heard that at the main campus they've gotten rid of 3 days in clubs. I'm a bit concerned that we are not following the main campus's example. I understand your point, but we here at the branch campus have our own rules and direction. I'm sure that even though you don't realize it now, you will be able to gain something from it someday. So please trust Principal Le Guin and his instructors. Instructor Schwarzer.
Yes, sir.
So it seems like they've all been given voice actors, these students. And because there's less of them as well, which it means we can obviously have more time with people to maybe figure out things going on. I mean, there's no female and male students around by the look of things. Yet. Everyone has a name.
What?
What? Telling me you're not interested in trains? It's not that I'm not interested, but then there's no excuse. Let's start the train club. We'll experience all the pleasure that trains can bring, just the two of us. It doesn't get any better than that. Well, I mean, that might be true for you, but if I remember correctly, 2 of them are in military finance.
Hello!
Oh, hello, Instructor Rean. Perfect timing. Back me up, will you? If you're a real man in the Empire, you should always pick trains. A real man in the Empire? Is that true? Pretty sure it's not a requirement, no. Kyrie and Pablo. A real Erebonian man would join the train club. Is that really true?
I'm a proud Erebonian man.
I'm glad. I guess you are. You have to declare it. Kyrie just needs a wee extra push. The more he listens, the more he'll understand about the beauty of trains. Isn't that called brainwashing? Oh well. He's part of the brainwashing club. Don't you understand? Right, we can't go into the supply room where the general teaching materials are stored. What a great club that would be. This is the art room. They have an art room. They don't teach art. And that just takes me to the rooftop. So now we've completed the loop and we see how it works out. Good, good. That means we can finish up by talking to Toa and Ursula. Alright, all done here. What are you up to here, Toa? Oh, I'm just doing a routine check on our school supplies. We don't have a clerk, so I just take care of it on the weekends. All by yourself. She's just as capable as ever. Sorry, I didn't even realize. Let me help you. It's fine. I'm already about halfway done. It seems like we've got all the supplies we could ask for, but nowhere near enough manpower. True, we don't even have anyone in charge of the nurse's office. Between the upcoming Panzer Soldat training and the special lessons, we're definitely going to need someone on call. I suppose we'll all just have to take turns for the time being. I know a little bit of first aid, but well, don't push yourself too much. And if there's anything I can help you with, just let me know, okay? Thanks, Rean. Oh, there's something I could use your help with, come to think of it. Here. Oh, yes! I guess I'll get to hand them out then. Oh, these are student notebooks for Class 7. Yeah, they were just finished today. Sorry it took so long. Can I get you to hand these out? Yeah, of course. Out of curiosity, why did Class 7's notebooks take so long? I thought Major Michael was supposed to be in charge of preparing these. Well, I asked him about that, and the upcoming special lessons seem to be different for each class. So each class has a slightly different notebook based on its curriculum. Class 7's notebooks were just pushed back because it has the least people in it. I see. Well, I'll go hand these out. What are these special lessons all about? You don't even know you're the teacher. Sorry for adding to your workload. No, as a homeroom teacher, I'm the one who's supposed to pass these out. Actually, this takes me back to when we were students. You're right. It's kind of nostalgic. Well then, thanks for your help, Rean. Just leave it to me. That said, those three seemed especially busy today. Not to mention, Altina's already gone back home. Oh well, I'll just come back later. Yeah, I was thinking that would be the problem. Thanks for checking in on me, Rean. We still have a long way to go, but as long as we both do our part, I'm sure things will work out just fine. Are they in the book section? Damn. Oh, we can see bond level with Toru is higher than the rest, by the way. Interesting enough. I wonder. Damn. Right, down to Ursula then. I don't think there's anything else going on apart from that. Alright then, Principal. Let us talk. I'm sure this is not going to be awkward at all. It's almost time to call it a day. Not sure things went smoothly for you today. Looks like you have a good grasp on this whole teaching thing. No, I wouldn't say that. Every day I'm reminded of just how much more I have left to learn. Just like the students, I have to keep learning and improving myself all the time. Oh, so humble. You look like you want to say something though. There's no need to hold back on my account. I'm still having trouble wrapping my head around it. The Golden Rakshasa herself, here. Do you find it funny too? See me in such a mundane place as this after everything I've done? To be honest, I've been feeling weaker ever since we lost the Civil War. But I was still somehow able to accomplish my role last autumn. A Northern War. Our invasion of the autonomous state just north of the Empire, Northumbria. It's Principal Aurelia. I keep saying Ursula because the author, or Ursula Le Guin. I know I'm going to mess that up all the time, so don't worry about that. It was a war of retaliation against the Northern Jaegers who were based there. We were all called upon by the government. You were there too, if I recall. Yes, though Valimar and I weren't put on the front lines. Honestly, I don't think we could even call what happened there a war. You and Brigadier General Wallace commanding the provincial army, equipped with the most advanced panzer soldats available. The assault in conjunction with the tank unit was relentless, and Northumbria followed the same fate as Crossbell. The same, but not quite. It would be more accurate to say it was driven to the same fate by our dear Chancellor's design. In any event, that battle was a good turning point for me. The provincial army was falling apart after the Civil War, but thanks to the Northern Campaign, we were able to salvage it. As the Countess of my family, I had planned to leave the army to Wallace, find myself a husband, and pop out some heirs. Oh, really? But then, for some reason, I was called to be the principal here. Fate is an intriguing thing indeed. For some reason, huh? In any event, tomorrow will be our school's first free day. Relax and stretch your legs a bit, but be sure to help our students out with their club decisions. Right, understood. Well, as I said, those students who don't join a club tomorrow will be forced into the student council. If there end up being too many, I'm putting you in charge of them all. I'll do my best to avoid that happening. Oh, I guess it's about time to leave campus. If I've got nothing else to do, I suppose I could head back to the dorm. Once you're finished with your after-school patrols, you can return to the dorm from the main gate. We are done. Our job is done. We have checked out the campus. Of course, that still leaves us an entire town to check out in the future. I hear you used to help Herschel with her student council work when you were students. Perhaps student council advisor would be a good position for you after all. Well, I don't think that would be necessary. Besides, it'd be best if the students all chose a club on their own anyway, right? Oh, I feel like I'm gonna end there. And then I'll be doing all the work, won't I? Let me do all the work, why don't you? This is how it's gonna end up. I'm the student council, like, advisor, but I end up doing everything. That's the kind of sucker Rean is. Alright, let's get out of here. It's almost time to leave campus. I was able to talk with all the students, so maybe I'll head back to the dorm now. Let's return to the dorm.
Well, well, if it ain't Instructor Schwarzer.
He's from combat tactics.
Seeing you work so hard's really inspirational, you know? Ash Carbide. I'm in Class 8, Combat Tactics. Looked like you were really going out of your way to help all us students. You're just a stand-up guy, ain't you? Guess I should have expected that from you. After all, you are a national hero, Ashen Chevalier.
I'm just a new instructor who's fresh out of school himself. I've heard about you from Instructor Randolph. Sounds like you've got some pretty impressive skills. It's good to meet you, Ash. I'm sure I'll see you in some of my classes and during training exercises.
Yeah, sure thing. By the way, there's something I've always wanted to ask you. How's it feel, flying around in your big gray doll, being the government's lapdog?
Pardon me.
One of the girls from military finance.
Her again.
Hello, Ash from Class 8, Instructor Rean. You two seem to be having so much fun chatting, I couldn't help wanting to join in.
I was just about to leave. I'm looking forward to Panzer Soldat training next week. How about you?
What does he mean by that?
Oh dear. Did I interrupt something?
Oh, no, not at all. You're from military finance, right?
That's right. I'm Musse Egret from Class 9. Do you remember me? I'm in your 4th period history lessons.
Yeah, I remember. I've heard about you from Instructor Toa, too. We're not that far into the school year, but it's already clear you're an outstanding student.
You're making me blush. To tell the truth, I've heard rumors about you as well, Instructor. I've always thought it would make me so happy if I could get to know you better.
I see. Well, I'd recommend taking those rumors with a grain of salt.
Oh, I don't mean all that gossip about the Ashen Chevalier. The rumors I've heard are about the old Class 7, your sister, and even the princess.
What?
Well, I should be going now. Good day, Instructor Rean. I hope we have a lovely school year together.
Ash Carbide from Combat Tactics and Musse Egret from Military Finance. Between those two in Class 7, it's going to be quite a year. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Well, we still haven't checked out Leeves proper, but I'm guessing we're going back for a sleepy night. Two weeks in now, history and combat training classes have been going well. For next week we have Panzer Soldat training and the special lessons. Should be all set for today, but I better go over everything again tomorrow, just in case. Those three are probably back at the dorm by now. I could get their notebooks to them at school, so I should at least try to hand them over by the end of the day. I should also have any students struggling to find a club. Right, about branch campus enhancement. Deepening your bonds with the other faculty members can increase the branch campus's enhancement rating. In fact, there is hidden events this very evening. Hidden events? They're not so hidden if you tell me about them. That will increase the enhancement rating. Enhance the branch campus's facilities for quests and conversation with faculty members. Ways to enhance the dorm bathhouse events. What? How does that make the campus... Whatever. And faculty quests. When you've raised the enhancement rating enough, your academy grade will increase the next time you report a quest. You'll get valuable items as a reward for ranking up. Gonna go get myself an enhancement in the bathtub. Right, well I can't go back to there. I have these guys to talk to do stuff. Shall I head out of here first of all? Talk to people, to head out into town, check things around. Oh my god, these dorms are massive. I guess it does house everyone rather than being spared. Oh, I need to make sure to pass out the student notebooks by the end of the day. Maybe I should finish up the second floor first. Okay, we'll do the second floor and then we come through. Okay. So this is... No, wrong one. This is... Which floor is this? It's just branch campus dorm. This must be... second floor. Can I go up, up, up? Oh, there is something here. This is Principal Le Guin's room. I talked to her after school, so there's no need to pester her now. Schwarzer, is that you? If you're just gonna stand there, you may as well come in. You got me. I suppose there's no use trying to hide from the Golden Rakshasa. I guess check every room before we go to the exclamation marks, yeah? Wow, it's much bigger in here than the other rooms. Though, considering this is the Countess's room, I'm actually a little surprised how Spartan it is in here. The noble of Erebonia should be stalwart and vigilant. Any more luxury than this and I'd go soft. In fact, it's my opinion that the main campus dorms are a bit too luxurious. Though I hear they are reviewing how they sort out the dormitories over there. Yeah, I've heard that too. Principal, are you... Yes, I suppose I never told you, but I too am a graduate from FOR's main campus, so that makes us fellow alumni. Seriously? So many big names graduated from FOR's. Major Claire, Prince Oliver, and even him. Soon as you're my dear little junior alumnus, feel free to come visit me anytime. Thanks. Yes, this lady that only, held up an entire battalion. To be honest, I'm a graduate of FOR's like yourself. If we ever have the chance, perhaps we can compare stories from our school days. Well, you know about what happened in my school days. You were on the other side of the war. You got your bed behind screens there. I'd have thought you'd had a double bed at least. You want some room to roll around in, right? Spread your legs. Out. I mean, no, that's not what I meant! I meant, you just want space to spread out. Damn it! Then he realizes what he said. That's not what I meant. God. Right, this appears to be a vacant room. No one's in here. Hi, Tower. Good evening, Rean. Patrolling the dorms, I take it. Yeah, more or less. I didn't mean to intrude, sorry. Oh, not at all. I'm glad to have your company. God, she does need a stepladder, doesn't she? The feeling is mutual. Oh, that reminds me. Do you have any plans tomorrow, Tower? Well, in the afternoon, I'll probably be in the Academy's medical office. On the off chance something happens to one of the students, I want to be on standby. That's really considerate of you, but I'm happy to fill in for you if you want to. Absolutely not. I've got it covered. Besides, Rean, you've been on your feet for the past 2 weeks. If you're not working on campus, you're patrolling the dorms. Take some time to yourself. Relax a little. Maybe finally check out Leeves. I guess I can't argue with that. That was still pretty much a mystery to me. Sounds like your plans for tomorrow are all sorted out. Still, if you do need me tomorrow, you can find me holding down the fort in the medical office. You bet, Toa. And thanks for always looking out for me. We're deepening our bonds and relationships while saying things inappropriately by accident. Alright, I keep trying to press that for the map. Right, there's another thing down there. So they are marked on the map, these extra events, by the look of things. This is a vacant room, then? So this is Michael's room, Michael Irving. This is Major Michael's room. He's always so busy. I probably shouldn't bother him at night. Ah, what? No, just bust in. This is Randolph's room. I shouldn't go in there without permission. What? We bust into everyone's rooms all the time. That's what we do. So this seems to be the faculty. This is the top floor, yeah? That's interesting. I thought they'd be bottom floor, weirdly. For the whole purpose of, say, for example, they were invaded by Jaegers or something like that. It'd be them coming through first, right? Study room. You're studying away, are you? It seems like most people have already decided on the club. I have a few ideas myself, but are you still looking for more members? I can always help you out if you'd like. Thank you. But I still have tomorrow, so I'll try to handle it on my own. I'll see. That's admirable of you. Go get Altina, maybe. She doesn't know what she wants to do. I reckon she'd like to be helpful. So it looks to me like that is down there, so I actually do have to hand up stuff before I can go further down. Alright, Sandy, Tatiana, and Valerie. I haven't gotten to know anyone outside of Class 7 just yet. I shouldn't just show up out of the blue. What? I'm being considerate? This is Musse and Tita. Well, I probably shouldn't bust into Tita's room or I might get killed by her mother. Each of our 3 classes has quite a unique set of students. They do indeed. So this is Louise and Jessica's room. Jessica's. Now I'm saying Yuna, because it's Yuna, not Juna. Yuna and Jessica. They're messing me up. Leonora and Maria's room. Sydney and Kurt are over here. Got Ash and Gustav. That seems like it'd be a handful. Well, I shouldn't let it worry me too much. Pablo, Kyrie, and Freddy. You've got to join the training club if you're dorming. Got to have like that easy time. Wayne Stark's room over there. Okay, so pretty much everyone I have to talk to is on that lower floor. Actually, only 2 of them are up here. Oh, Tina's somewhere else entirely, right? This is Kurt's room. I think he's rooming with a kid from Class 8. Coming, just a sec. Oh, Instructor Schwarzer. Hi, he's sitting, right? It's Curtin. Yeah, he just got back in a few minutes ago. Hey, sport, you got a guest. How about we don't make that my nickname? I'm coming. It's rather late. Did you need something? Actually, you're the one who needs something. I wanted to make sure you got this by the end of the day. Rean handed Kurt his student notebook. Oh yes, I remember hearing Class 7 student notebooks were late. Thank you very much, but I have to wonder, why didn't you just give us these when we were still on campus? Sorry, I had some trouble finding the time earlier, but did you just get back now? We were trading the whole time. It's great such a hard worker, but be sure not to overexert yourself. No need to worry, I know my limits. If anyone needs that advice, it's you, Instructor. I understand you're busy, but you'd be well served taking some time to hone your 8 leaves 1 blade techniques. Thanks for the advice. You're absolutely right. I do need to make some time for it. Sorry to bother you so late. I hope your free day tomorrow treats you well. Yes, good night. Next up are Yuna and Altina. Their room should be that way. Guess I'll head over. Oh, they share a room. That's interesting for them. I already gave him a student notebook, so there's no need to disturb him now. No, there is. There's always a reason. We share a room, but there's only one of them in there. This is Yuna and Altina's room. I guess it's okay. I hope they aren't too lonely without me. Yuna, Altina, you in? With her? Be right there. Ah, Altina's not here. I wanted to talk to both of you. She went off downstairs earlier. So did you need something? Alright, I needed to give you this. Rean handed Yuna her student notebook. Oh yeah, I hope you'll be getting hours late. But can you have just given them to us tomorrow at school? I mean, isn't it kind of sleazy for a male teacher to be dropping in on his female student's room in the middle of the night? Well, I figure since tomorrow is a free day, it would be better for you all to get these today, but when you put it like that, maybe I should have waited. Were you in the middle of writing something? Sorry to interrupt. How did you... I was just going over my notes from today. I'm not going to lose to some Erebonian when it comes to studying. Well, I'm glad to see you're so serious about school. I'm sure tomorrow will be busy for you, but be sure to give it everything you've got. I don't need a reminder. I give everything my all. Did you need me to give Altina a notebook too? No, that's okay. This is my job. I'll go give it to her myself. Thanks. Sorry to disturb you. Good night, Yuna. Thanks for taking the time to bring it to me. See you tomorrow. Oh? She's actually very considerate. Anyway, Altina's the final one. She should be on the first floor, but I suppose I could look for her. Down another floor we go yet again. Gotta find out where this weird star thing is first of all. It's over here. The bathroom. The men's bathroom. Oh yeah, this is where the men's bath is. It's pretty spacious considering it's split between boys and girls. I've got some time now, so maybe I'll wash up a bit. Sure. Sure. Man, this is pretty luxurious. Well, I guess it's just heated well water, as opposed to the natural hot springs in Ymir. Even so, never would have guessed the dorm would have such a nice bath. Agreed. God, he's built. Oh, Instructor Randolph. Hey, Schwarzer. Hope I'm not bothering you. Oh, it's no problem. Wow, he's pretty well built. See, I think same thing. Man, brand spanking new campus, dorms in a mansion, fancy baths. Erebonia is one risky place for sure. Well, I think the branch campus here is a bit of an exception. Not even the main campus had a bath like this, when I was a student anyway. I did hear they made some modifications this year. Oh? Looks like you really work out, but what's the story with that big scar on your chest? You got one yourself, haven't you? Nah, right. Gonna swap tails now? I actually don't even know when I got it. It's been there as long as I can remember. It doesn't hurt or anything either. Oh yeah. Well, I guess I shouldn't talk about other people's scars when I got plenty of my own. Now that you mention it. You do have quite a few scars, don't you? Not to mention a really nice build. This is going a different way. Well, I am an ex-Jaeger, and those things kind of come with the backstory. Oops, my bad. I gotta watch my manners. But you know about my past anyway, don't you? Yeah, I won't deny it. I got some basic info from the intelligence division, so I don't know the little details, but... Oh, that's so. Well, I shouldn't be in here too long. I think I'll head out now. Oh, me too. Get all pruny. Phew, that felt good. Schwarzer, yeah, it's on me. We got some coffee milk. Do you always give drinks to people, do you? Oh, that's cold, ain't it? Add it in the fridge. This is my way of saying sorry for my bad manners earlier. Got it. Thanks. Well then, see ya. A relaxing bath restored 100 of Rean CP. You can bathe once a night and during the day on a free day. When bathing, an event will occur between Rean and another character and they'll both have their CP restored by 100. So, keep taking baths. Hygiene. Yes, cleanliness next to godliness, as they say. I agree. Let's go this. No. No, Rean. Bad. Step in there would forfeit your life. It would. Especially if... Imagine if Ursula was in there. Oh my god, the death. Bathing feels so nice. Are you bathing soon, Instructor Randolph? Instructor Randolph? Oh, you're not? Oh, you're Instructor Rean. Don't scare me like that. It's scary that you mistook me for Instructor Randolph. Don't you usually wear glasses? I try to keep them off when I'm not at school. It's fun not seeing things too clearly sometimes. And you like that too? Well, my situation is a little different. I wear my glasses to look more intellectual. Anyway, can you see about your glasses? Oh, it's not Ursula, it's Aurelia. Yes, I keep making that mistake. Ursula Le Guin is an author, and that's why I keep saying it. Damn it. Anyway, can you see about your glasses? Of course. I haven't mistaken an object for a person yet. That's hard to believe. Louise is interesting. Well, sometimes I talk to an object for a while before realizing it's not a person. That happens to everyone, right? What's Mr. Flowers doing? Alright, in the training room there's still people lifting some weights. Yeah. I heard I could become manlier by studying Eastern culture. To be honest, I'm kind of skeptical, but I guess I'll have to give it a shot. Well, there's a lot of exercise equipment here. If I train with these, I could grow to be a proud Erebonian man. Oh god, you're a bit stuck up on that, aren't you? Alright, I'm going to train my muscles hard today. I do have swimming club tomorrow, so I shouldn't train too hard. Oh, is that Kairi from military finance over there? Is he interested in weight training too? Is Kairi interested in weight training too? It's kind of rude of me to think about this, but I find it unexpected. Yes, that's why I went like this. He just wants to be bigger. He's got a bit of a complex, is what we'd say, just looking at his character thus far. It doesn't seem like a lot of other people help. Hello, Musse. Is the plan sound okay to you, Maya? Yeah, I've got no problems with it. See you tomorrow. Yes, I look forward to it. I wonder what that mean about. Instructor Rean? Eavesdropping? Oh, you're so naughty. Sorry, I didn't mean to. You were talking about your club, right? How's that going? Very well. All thanks to your tender loving care, Instructor Rean. Well, I didn't help out quite that much. Talking to her always throws me for a loop. We plan on holding our sessions on campus. You should come and watch, Instructor. If the timing is right, I just might be able to show you a bit of hospitality. Yeah, sure. Just what kind of club is this?